professional standards for teachers and trainers have been designed by practitioners from across the further education and skills sector, created to develop aspirational professional practices that support the development of high-quality teaching, no matter what setting or subject. An interconnected set of skills, knowledge and behaviours that together will inform the development of your practice, challenge your thinking and help improve outcomes for your learners.
Underpinning what we do and fundamental to great teaching is understanding our professional development, and that is articulated through the professional standards.
The standards break down into 3 areas: professional values and attributes, professional knowledge and understanding, and professional skills. The professional standards expect that in the first area of values and attributes, teachers and trainers should constantly be reflecting on what works best for them in their educational setting, as well as challenging their attitudes and taking on board feedback from peers to be sure they are constantly developing professionally.
We start off by asking the tutor if they will do the self-assessment of their standards, that they will look at this with their manager.
I think self-assessment really helped me by reflecting on what I've done and different methods that I've now implemented that are either going to be used or can be improved on and make me grow as a teacher.
I think some people look at the standards and think this is the list, I've got to get through it, but actually I don't think they work like that. It's about looking what's specialist for each person to personalise the learning.
It's encouraging staff reflection and coaching in a supportive manner. It helps you to think more about yourself and your professional practice.
The second section of the standards relates to professional knowledge and understanding. This covers how teachers should maintain and update knowledge of their subject, use research and apply understanding of theoretical practices in learning. It outlines how you should use this knowledge to foster and promote positive learning behaviour, whilst evaluating your practices with others to assess impact.
The professional standards have helped improve outcomes for learners by refocusing our teaching team. They see how they fit into the teaching and assessment agenda and strategy.
Having the standards there gives a framework so people understand the journey.
I've actually got a lot more out of it than I actually thought I would do. More down to how the theory lessons go for me and confidence that goes into it. Also the reassurance that actually I have got the knowledge, but it's just making sure that knowledge is getting across in the right way.
We can look at assessments, feedback, everything to do with being more creative.
The final section of the standards covers professional skills. Practitioners should plan and deliver effective teaching programs that cater for the needs of every learner within a safe and inclusive learning environment. You should enable learners to share in the responsibility for their own learning and involve them in fair methods of assessment. You should promote the benefits of using technology and support the development of your learners' maths and English skills. The standards expect that practitioners should work collaboratively with each other to improve their practice, and that they should collaborate with employers to maintain and update their subject knowledge and expertise.
The standards have helped me improve the outcomes for my learners in a way that I'm able to assess where they are earlier and spot any times where they might be falling down and bring them back up to where they need to be.
Collaborating with other colleges, other professionals, looking at ideas in terms of how we can improve. It's allowed me to take that back to my institution and share that with other members of staff.
When people come out of the industry, they're excellent at their skills, but how do you make sure that you're covering all the bases? By going through the standards, you're ensuring that you're using more opportunities to deliver learnings and improving people's lives.
Since their introduction, the standards have become a cornerstone of practice for many teachers and trainers. The standards form the basis of qualified teacher learning and skills status and advanced teacher status for our sector, and are used by organisations across the country to promote high-quality teaching and learning.
I'm definitely thinking about undertaking QTLS in the future and then putting the theory into practice. So yeah, I would definitely like to push forward and develop that.
The advanced teacher status is a real opportunity for those teachers who are experienced, are dedicated to working in the learning and skills sector. Having that next stepping stone for them to be recognised in that role is absolutely brilliant.
I'm a QTLS reviewer and I'm also an ATS mentor. It's very much about making somebody a professional and feeling a professional.
You do have QTLS and ATS to go through. Having that attached to those standards makes us professional rather than being just a teacher.
I don't think I could possibly have got even near the standard that I'm at right now without the standards.
The standards have actually helped us get that baseline on how we actually want to teach.
If we didn't have the professional standards, teaching would potentially have lost its direction and its parity with other educational organisations. They are drivers of individual improvement which betters the organisation rather than them just being a set of standards that you tick off and you've achieved once.
The principal and the senior staff here, are looking at them all the time. Having ETF there improving the standards across the sector is amazing.
For more information and resources to help you use the standards, please go to the Education and Training Foundation website, www.etfoundation.co.uk.